Yow, what up, Nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. And in this video is not really going to be a video. It's going to be my old school, nothing to look at but an image. So, you don't even have to look at the image. You could just sit back, relax, listen. You might learn something. So I just finished catching up on some of my videos, some of the people I watch. I caught up on Kent's videos, I caught up on Savvy Guy's videos, and the last person's video I caught up with was Infinite1's videos. Oh, and Brian Vlogs. And then I caught up with Infinite1's videos, and I caught this one video he made called Smoke Session, Fuck TFL, in which he was basically talking about how he doesn't believe in true forced loneliness, and he felt one of the videos I made about him. And so yeah, definitely, man, shout out to Infinite1. I'm happy that I was able to wake you up. But now I need to wake up some other people as well. Let me tell you guys something about loneliness. Now, I know you guys probably think I don't know much about what it means to be alone. I know you guys don't understand it, but I'm a very strange person. I'm a very strange person. Let me just give you some background before I go in on this true forced loneliness thing. When I was a teenager, and all my best friends knew this, I would take a certain amount of time, typically during the winter, like 4 or 5 months, and I wouldn't do anything. I just would force myself to be alone. Absolutely would force myself to be alone. All my friends know this. We called it hibernation. And I did that at least 4 winters. I've done it. Well, I didn't do anything. I just worked. Maybe went to school if I was going to school, or college for that 1 year, or the little military stint I did. I didn't do anything else. Nothing fun. I would not allow myself to do it unless it was skateboarding. I would not do it. I wouldn't meet any girls. I wouldn't allow myself to. And a lot of people didn't know why I did that. A lot of people did not understand why I did that. And I'm going to tell you now why I did that. Because growing up, I kind of had some issues. Not so much with loneliness, because I like being alone, but a little more to deal with being rejected and not being accepted. Now, I could be alone. That doesn't bother me, even before I started training. But when I like somebody and I'm without that person, it doesn't matter how many other people out there who want to be next to me. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is that person's not with me. So what I did was I started to train myself. And what I would do was, when I was alone and I wouldn't go anywhere, I would always check the Facebooks of the girls I liked. Looked at all the fun they were having, see all the pictures and stuff they took, and I would maybe work out, lift weights, do something to try to up myself for the next season, like spring and summer, so I could try to do better. You understand? So basically what I did was I forced myself to be without these girls. Even if there was a chance they wanted to be with me, I forced myself to not even have the option. I forced myself to not have the option. So even doing that, I kind of got used to not having who I wanted. I got used to it, slowly and slowly got used to it. Because I was already used to being alone. I'm the youngest. So after the step family moved out, I had 3 bedrooms to myself. I didn't care. I didn't mind being alone. I had the internet. If it weren't for the internet, things would have really fucked me up, and I admit it. I would have really been a fucked up lonely child, but because of the internet, even as an adult, I can't really be alone. If I don't have the internet, then I would feel that pain. You understand? But moving on. So I kind of got used to that. And there's even a similar situation I have here in Russia. Now, it's rare. It's rare. Maybe once a month, maybe. Now, in Russia, you have to understand, I don't approach women. I never approach women unless it's for my friends. So every girl you know, or you may have heard that I was with, or pictures on Instagram, doesn't matter who it is, I approach none of those girls. All those girls approached me. Either came to one of my lessons a while ago, or they just said hello to me in a club, or they wrote me on the internet. All of them. I never approach anybody. I never initiate with any female. Now, I have this rule just because I've always wanted it to be that way. I always wanted to just be able to get girls without having to really work for it, without having to start stuff. I hate approaching people. But once in a while, I'll see a girl, and she'll be gorgeous. should be beautiful, just gorgeous and nice, and just the way she's behaving, I like it. And I would wait for her to either give me extended eye contact to make it obvious that she wants me to talk to her, or I'll just wait for her to approach me in general. And sometimes that doesn't happen, and she leaves and I leave. And then when I get home that night, I start thinking to myself, what would have happened if I just said hello? What could have happened if I just said hello? That could have been my future ex-wife. What could have happened if I just said hello? But I just sat there, striking a pose, waiting for her to come to me, when there's no problem with me walking up to her. I just have those old rules. I just have those rules for myself, for whatever fucking reason. I just have it. Maybe I'll stop one day. But yeah, nothing happened. Some of the greatest girls I've met here, I think I just got lucky. The one Paul I told you guys about, she approached me because of her friend. I got lucky. The girl who worked in a restaurant, I don't think I got lucky with that. She just really liked me. Well, yeah, no, I got lucky that she actually liked me, because if she didn't like me that much, she wouldn't have found me on the internet the next day. Right now, I'm just talking about girls who were great ones at one point in my life. No? You guys know Olia, you guys know her. She approached me because she was a fan of my YouTube page. You know, I guess I didn't get lucky with that one, because that was one of the goals of me making that YouTube page. But what about those great looking girls, or girls who just seem to be really funny or really cool, that I just saw across the room or I was listening to across the table, that I didn't just say hello to? I just didn't say hello. What could have happened? Now, how does this relate to you guys who claim your TFLers, your true force loneliness stuff? Let me tell you this. Every time I don't get one of those girls, or I don't even communicate with one of those girls, it's my fault. Because there's a possibility, especially when they're single, there's a chance, there's a percentage, that something can one day happen with you two. Period. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be as small as 0.00005%, anywhere up to even 99%. Give or take who you are and who you're talking to, blah, blah, blah. But the point is, there's a chance. So when you say you're true force lonely, what that sounds like to me is, because things aren't going your way, you're going to pretend like it's not your fault, or at least half your fault. I understand. Maybe some guys are really unattractive. Maybe some guys they don't have the good social skills. Maybe they're really shy. Well, what I need to say to you is, are you a man? Well, you need to figure it out and get the fuck off your ass. And same thing to myself. For all those great girls I see, and I don't say anything to, because I have this stupid rule that I don't approach women in Russia, I gotta suck it up. And when I'm sitting there thinking, damn, what could have happened? Damn, what could have happened? That's my fault, and that's my problem. I guess I'm not gonna say it's because I have too much pride. I guess it's because things are good here for me. Very good. I don't need to walk up to anybody. So to me, I think, if I walk up to a girl and I start talking to her and stuff, maybe she doesn't like me that much, and I'm likely to go through bullshit. But I tend to think if a girl actually takes the time out to approach me, that she actually likes me, and so odds of things going well are much better. You know what I mean? Like when guys say, why don't you just talk to her? You know, I always say, look, if she really likes me, she'll come up to me. That's what I always say. But maybe she's thinking the same shit. Maybe her friend is like, why don't you go talk to that black guy, blah, blah, blah. He's from New York, I hear, blah, blah, blah. And she can say, hey, he's a man. If he really likes me, he'll come over here. Maybe that's what she's saying. For example, the girl I met last weekend, like I've been talking to you guys about, if you've been watching my videos, I might be seeing her a lot, like every few days. And I've seen this girl numerous times before. But I never just went for it and asked for the, what did I ask for? I never really went for it. You know, I always kind of played around. But I never actually went for it. And if I did, I think I would have figured out that she liked me. But it took me 3 months because I'll just bullshit and wait for her to make the move. And you know, that's my fault. And I can't say, oh, I didn't have her all that time because it's just how nature made it. It's nature's fault. It's because of society. No, that's my fault. And if you think you're forced to be alone, that is your fault. If you think you're lonely by force, that is your fault. It's your fault. Maybe you can't get the women you really want to get, but I guarantee you, no matter who it is, you can get women. You may have to lower your standards, you may have to step it the fuck up, but you can do it. Stop making excuses. There's no such thing as true forced loneliness. It's your fucking fault. Go get it. Or just focus on yourself, and it'll come to you. And I'm out, Nyekos. Later.